Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first PWA YouTube show, Turnbuckle TV. I'm your host, the voice of PWA, Cornelius Archie, along here with Ty Williams. How you doing, Ty?
Doing pretty good, Arch.
Good to hear. You can also check us out on Facebook.com/PWA Springfield, or see us on YouTube. Just search Pinfall Wrestling Association. Well, Ty, I hear you have a new sponsor that you're going to tell everybody about.
Yes, we would like to thank Yanni's Heroes, our sponsor. They can be located at 1814 Stevenson Drive in Springfield, Illinois. Also, Yanni's Heroes is the first official PWA pre-ticket sales shop. So when you're in Yanni's Heroes, you can get your PWA tickets, say hi to John, and get a euro. And back to you, Arch.
We want to do a small recap of what happened at Day of Reckoning. And what happened at Day of Reckoning is there's a new PWA Regional Champion, and his name is Bryan Ealey. He finally ended the 18-month reign, and believe it or not, yes, 18-month reign of the Apex Blake Steel.
It was a sad day. I think Bryan Ealey just barely caught him, but unfortunately, Bryan Ealey did actually eke that one out.
Well, to hear more about it, our special guest today is none other than Bryan Ealey.
Good to see you, Bryan.
Bryan Ealey, I want to first congratulate you on your first ever regional title win at Day of Reckoning.
Thank you, guys. The main thing that I'd have to say about Day of Reckoning is I told you. I told everybody. As far as I'm concerned, I felt like the most underrated guy around here for the last 10 years. This proves it. Blake Steel's MPS #1. What's that make me now?
Fair point. Fair point, Bryan.
Well, you did it, Bryan. Congratulations. You had to go through all the obstacles, not only Blake Steel, but the interference on the outside as well.
Cecil Cerveza, Nelson Six. Surprised he didn't call an armory in. Not to talk smack about Blake anymore. We had it out. We've settled our issues. The better man that night was me. This is the first step, I think, in a lot of things to come in PWA, and really looking forward to 2014. 2013 ended with a bang, and 2014 is starting with 1-2.
Well, speaking about 2014, if I'm not mistaken, next month, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, January 25th, you have to take on Derek Moss. You have to have your first ever title defense.
Hey, I welcome it. I'll take on anybody that wants to come. I'm not going to hide behind this belt. You're the PWA Regional Champion. You are the workhorse. That is what this title stands for. I'll take anybody who wants a shot.
I think Derek Moss is actually going to have a good chance of it. I think he has proven himself recently in the last couple of matches. I think you're going to have a hell of a title match.
Derek Moss, he's a pretty arrogant wrestler there, and I don't
It's
know.
not arrogance when you can back it up.
Well, you got a point there, Ty. I mean, Bryan, what do you think?
Nobody's been more arrogant in this business at one point in time or more of a pain to deal with than myself. He's jumping for Ball Stadium steps. I welcome it. I heard his promo he cut against me and how my family, and I just got family and friends. And I just like to take this time right now. I started this 10 years ago. I was selling out the house in a main event with Rip Mystic while you were still at home popping pimples on your face. Now granted, there's a 10-year difference between us. That's 10 years to my advantage. I've been here for 10 years. When you in your 4th year, experience is going to play a factor in this. And come January 25th, you're going to find out.
Very strong words from Bryan Ealey. Now, to change this subject a little, we want to talk about what else happened at Day of Reckoning. And that is Sage Ramsey. Sage Ramsey turned his back, Ty, on the family, his family, solution.
He was only dropping dead weight, Arch.
Dropping dead weight?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
He saw an opportunity and he took it.
Oh gee, Sage Ramsey. Who saw that coming? Well, let's see. Double crossed me back in 2012. Sage Ramsey's for Sage Ramsey.
Exactly. you have to look out for yourself a lot of the time.
But what about the solution? I mean, the solution was even kind of screwed.
Well, here's my feelings on it. The Solution held the tag titles way longer than Sage Ramsey ever held the PWA heavyweight title. So if anybody lost dead weight, in my opinion, it was the Solution. We're going to get into a dead weight conversation.
Yes.
PWA management, and what have they done for his actions, and that needs to be answered. PWA management needs to do something to Sage Ramsey. I mean, he's turned his back on not only the Solution, but also the PWA fans.
Well, I do think there does need a response from PWA management. Whether it's a good or bad is irrelevant. I think PWA management definitely needs to show what it actually wants for the company.
Well, because of what Sage Ramsey did, he pretty much screwed over the Solution, and now we have new tag team champions, the Disrespecticons.
Which I love the Disrespecticons. They are a team I think they just have to the moon to shoot to.
You love these guys?
They're great.
Oh, come on! How can you love these kind of guys?
Did you see their charisma in the ring? And not to mention their work? They have everything. They have it all. And I think they'll be able to take down the Solution in their return match.
I think differently. I think the Solution's going to give them a whooping they're not expecting.
Thank you. I have to agree with Bryan Ealey on that tie.
Well, I'll be in the minority here then on this one.
Well, so be it. But in other news, also, we have a new Pinfall Wrestling Association heavyweight champion, R-Dub. And that was another thing Sage Ramsey had his nose involved with.
All I have to say is about time. R-Dub has been working harder than most people in that ring. And R-Dub has been night after night working for it. And he finally got his shot and was able to take advantage of it.
It was a cheap shot. It wasn't a shot.
Yeah, Guy Smith was definitely ripped off in that situation as well.
The guy went 25 and 30 minutes with Tom Arson.
With Tom Arson.
When you get a shot, you have to take it. You don't get those opportunities handed to you every 20 minutes or so.
I'm not arguing that he had to take the shot. I don't know of many people who wouldn't have taken that shot. What I'm arguing is the point that Sage Ramsey put it in there.
Exactly.
Because I feel like, if he really wanted it off the belt, he could have strapped his boots back on his feet and got in there and tried to do it. But we ain't ever going to see that happen again.
Right, but it's not R-Dub's fault that he was given an opportunity and took full advantage of it.
No, he did, but he's going to have more than his hands full come the 25th.
Oh yeah, you bet there's going to be some revenge to pay for everything that Sage Ramsey calls last month at Day of Reckoning.
Guy Smith has been, top guy around here for 10 years almost. I mean, everybody says, Blake Steele's the apex. Guy Smith has been the measuring stick. You steal one from him. If he can beat Guy Smith fair, without any hassles, anybody running in, interference, Sage Ramsey can stick his nose out of it, I'll buy R-Dub being the heavyweight champion. But as far as I'm concerned right now, that title still belongs to Guy Smith.
He's not called Zero Hype for nothing.
Yeah.
Again, opinions.
Everybody's got one.
Yep.
Just like a nose.
Yes.
Any final thoughts, Bryan?
25th should be an all barn burner. You got Guy Smith taking on Randy Ray, and I'm pretty sure he's going to take it back. You've got the Solution hell bent for their gold back. The Disrespecticons, let's see what they got. Let's just see if they can hack and go with it. As far as, and let's not forget, the very first ever women's tag team wrestling match being brought to Springfield, Illinois on that night. So guys, bring your wallets, come on out. And then you've got Derek Moss versus me. And I think if you can think back a few months back, I think you're going to know how that's going to turn out. There's no way, and I'm speaking directly to you, Peter Brady, no way you're going to take this off of me. I know you call yourself the high thriller or the thrill seeker or, you know, some fancy name like that. But when it comes around to being around Springfield, Illinois, I'm here to reclaim what was mine years ago. Some people said it was over. Some people said I've lost it. This right here just proved that I haven't lost a damn thing.
Well, we want to thank you, Bryan Ealey, for being our guest tonight.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Ty Williams, it was a pleasure as always.
That's a
And
pleasure.
folks, don't forget, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, January 25th, Saturday, 7 p.m., JC Center. We hope to see you there.